Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Wirtz. Kimmich. Schlotterbeck. Pedri. And here's Murat, has a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Wirtz. Müller. Raum. And Müller. And it's Gundogan. Henriks. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Merino. It's Pedri. Wirtz. Fiddles it through. And here's Sane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Sané has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rudiger. Now it's Morata. He's through, and this looks dangerous. Ferran Torres. Tries to get it clear. And that's a throw. Floated up and over. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Gundogan. Corner then. Cleared away. In towards the middle. Kimmich gets it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kimmich. Wirtz. And it's Rudiger. Now Gundogan. Müller might just make this. Laporte makes the interception. Navas. Merino. And Laporte. Musiala. Realm. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hit into the middle, up to meet it! Oh, she's needing a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Merino. Navas. Played towards the other side. Kimmich. Wirtz. And it's Gundogan. Played out towards the right wing. Henriks. He's been picked out. Oh, good spread. Nice control. And here's Muller. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Gets his pass away. Can he latch on to this? Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Merino. Pedri. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Passing nice and neat. And he's there to clear it. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Henriks. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Henriks. Keeper's ball. Schlotterbeck. Henriks. Played out to the right. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Oh, that's neat. Oh, great. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, try to keep this alive.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
And they've got a throw. Nicely intercepted. Rudiger. Raum. And it's Rudiger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Muller. Musiala. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Clear away. Well, they've got it again. That's Gundogan. Vitz. And here's Sané. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. That's good play. Now it's Morata. Ferran Torres. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
Cucurella. Pedri. For Merino. Morata. It's Morata! He's done very well to get to that.
Morata really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Now it's Vitz. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Merino. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Navas, and it's played forward. Forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw-in. Raum. Kimmich. Muller. Muller. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Germany finding their passes. So what can they make of this? He could be in here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Merino. He's in a good position. Has a shot! Mikel Merino is short. Germany can counter promptly here. Now it's Müller. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Sane! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's going to waste like that. Henriks.
Now Gundogan. Vids. Musiala. That's Gundogan. A real chance if he can get through. Played in by Sané. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking to break out here. That's good running with the ball. Ferran Torres. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Backward it goes. Spread out to the left. Merino, he's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Sané is herring after that one. And it's Sané. Good spot, he's seen the run. Henriks is wide and looking to get onto this. Who's going to be first to this? Merino. Navas. Normal. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Rodri. It's Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Gundogan. To Musiala. Moved forward and quickly so. The Normal opts for safety. Pedri. Cucurella. Here's Rodri. Ferran Torres. Merino. Oh, that's delightful. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Sané. Vids. Mikel Merino cuts out the pass. He's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Morata. He's away! Merino. It's anyone's ball now. Vitz. Raum. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. The normal. Navas. For Merino. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found a way past. In by Merino. Gundogan. Vitz. Henriks. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, a delicate chip through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Sané. Vitz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Navas. For Merino. Here's Rodri. Over to the left. Ferran Torres might just make this. Vitz. Muller. Looking for options for movement. Sané. Vitz! Goal, Johnny! First blood drawn. What's your opinion on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Germany take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Cucurella. Ferran Torres.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's had it nicked away. Raum. Henriks. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, that's been intercepted. Cucurella. It's just beyond his reach. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedri. Oh, that was vital. And here's the chance to counter. Sané carries the ball down the right. Merino. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sané. Raum. To Musiala. Raum. Oh, Red, nice interception. Shifted upfield. Navas. For Merino. They get a throw in. Gets into some space. Musiala. Showing good feet. And it's played in. Goes in for the header! Merino. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri sends it forward. Fits. And here's Sané. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Muller. Thinks one through. Musiala. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Gently done. Gundogan. Henriks. Played out towards the right wing. Back into the middle. Muller. Cross goes in there.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Henriks. And it's Sané. Henriks.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the cross comes in. Cleared away. And he's there to clear it. Decent progress down the left.
Germany have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Unai Simon will lay claim to that. Kimmich. Clearly not happy with that. Rodri. Cucurella. And it's Sané. Gundogan. And here's Sané. Opts to play it back. Oh, important interception. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
The normal. Cucurella. It's Pedri.
Ferran Torres.
There's the crossfield ball. Musiala. That's Fitz. Raum. Musiala. Raum. Musiala. Goes down, but nothing given.
Ferran Torres.
It's Pedri. Cucurella. Merino. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. Now it's Ferran Torres! That's a half-decent try.
Ferran Torres did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Gundogan. And it's Sané. Sané making good progress on the right-hand side. Played into space out wide. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. It's a good run down the right. And that has put paid to that. Musiala. Gundogan. And here's Muller. Laporte. For Merino. Laporte. Here's Rodri.
Ferran Torres.
It's Pedri.
Ferran Torres.
It's Pedri. Navas. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pedri. Here's Rodri. Pedri. Here it is, crossed in. That's very neat. And he's gone looking for safety. Very nicely done. And it's Gundogan. Raum. Lovely feet. But nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Raum. And it's Rudiger. Rudiger. Raum. Sends it forward. The normal. Navas. For Merino. Rodri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
And it's been taken short. Played in. Spain given another corner. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Henriks. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Merino. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Massive leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mikel Merino with the short one. Tries the cross. And it's hoisted clear. That's going to go a long way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fiddles it through. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he finish? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Morata simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Sade. Schlotterbeck. Raum. To Musiala. And it's played forward. And back to the goalkeeper. Can he get away here? And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Henriks. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Delivery, it deserved better.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Oh, that's a key interception. Laporte. Spain looking to pass their way through. Navas. For Merino. Mikel Merino has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Mikel Merino plays it short. That is lovely.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Raum. Gundogan. And it's Sané. Plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Merino. The normal. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. It's Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Merino. Here's Rodri. Merino. And here's Morata. Shapes to shoot! Just sails past the upright.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Rodri. It's Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Rodri cuts it out. Pedri. Laporte. Musiala. That's a good run down the left. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Merino. Ferran Torres looks to get on the end of this. Gundogan. And it's Sané. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ferran Torres. Merino. Ferran Torres! The referee's awarded a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Sané. He is through here. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Rodri. The normal. It's Pedri. The pass has gone astray. Vitz. Sané. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Vitz. Great skill, that's nice. And here's Muller. And he just whacks it away.
Muller really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Morata. Henriks. And it's Gundogan. Now it's Vitz. Navas. Laporte. Forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rudiger. It's Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. Now who's going to be first to this? Henriks. Great leap! Oh, and that should have been two.
Musiala was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Gundogan. Henriks. Germany finding their passes. Sané. Sané with the cross.
Moses Navas
Is there, and he can get that clear. Hangs one in. He's cut it out.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Musiala. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Schlotterbeck. And it's Sané. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sané. Oh, sweet feet. Played in by Sané. Merino. Merino. Navas. Done delicately. And the finish! Goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Nice physical challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Müller.
Germany showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ferran Torres. Interesting ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pedri. Merino! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Navas. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ferran Torres.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Unai Simon sends that a long way. Cucurella. Here's Rodri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Muller. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking to break out here. He's through here. It's Morata! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's a good ball played into space. And he's managed to get rid.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries to dink it in. Great ball. There's the shot! And it's in! 30 minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Laporte. Merino. Navas. For Merino. That has been cut short.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Schlotterbeck. Musiala. Good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Spread neatly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ferran Torres. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Rudiger is there to heave it away. Over to the left. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has left him in a heap. It's a little off target. And here's Morata. And he was alert to it. Gundogan turns and goes back. Morata! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Morata is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Mikel Merino goes short. Proves too strong. Merino. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves. A stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Germany displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now they can clear their lines. He's left his man. Sane with the cross. Jesus Navas is there and he can get that clear. Muller. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Henriks. That's Rudiger. That's Fitz. Sane is onto it in a flash. Henriks. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pinches it off him. Pedri. For Merino. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Fitz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Henriks. He's shifting through the gears here. Henriks, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Sané. Muller. Muller stood his ground strongly. Tries to get it clear. Hefty. Well, what's he getting here? Germany have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Very nicely done. Ferran Torres, and the shot! And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fitz. Oh, good spread. Henriks.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's run loose here. Now the counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. And here's Morata. Merino. Oh, well played. Gets good distance on it. The normal. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Ferran Torres. hits one! And he'll shoot here! Another chance! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Defending of the desperate variety. And that's aimed into the middle. Germany can start a counter here. Well, the manager here is telling his defence to come right back, I think.
Well, I think he's telling them that they need to get a little more cautious here, because it's clear he doesn't want them just chasing and running down everything. He wants a little more conservatism to kick into this game.
Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Merino out to the right. Nice interception, well timed. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Away from immediate danger. And it is over the line. Merino. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pedri. He's got away. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rodri. Spain finding their passes. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Muller. Referee has just said play on. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance to break. Gundogan. It's Gundogan! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Navas. In comes the cross. It's Gundogan. Sane. Gundogan. He came in hard, very hard. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming. More a tank of either team. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Rudiger can get it clear. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Sane. Henriks. And it's Gundogan. Hoisted in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Navas. Pedri. Gundogan. And he's in on goal. Big chance. Musiala. That's Fitz. And it's Sané. And it's Sané. And here's Muller. Mikel Merino with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. Germany looking to pass their way through. Looking for the runner. He's played him through. Gets away from his opponents. Ferran Torres!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Henriks is looking very tired out there. And here's Muller. Witz. Musiala. Witz. And that has been clubbed away. Henriks. And here's Sané. Takes on his marker. It's gone for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is lovely. Now there's Fitz! Ferran Torres. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Calmly anticipates. Lenormand. Here's Rodri. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kimmich. Raum. For Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Schlotterbeck. And it's Sané. Threads one in. Always onto this. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
Germany certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Purring through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bullock is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes. Kimmich. Raum. Musiala. And here's Muller. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Kimmich.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
No, that's been intercepted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ferran Torres. Zubimendi, played out to the left flank. Here's the delivery. Cleared without complication.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's looking for the runner here. Sane is in a really good position out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Spain making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Musiala, that looks a good ball. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Ferran Torres with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Sane steps calmly forward.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Muller will take the third penalty. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
And so the captain steps up. And he puts it away.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Germany from one behind. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment?